I get it, there's a sea of glossy pictures and buzzwords, and you've probably spent hours scrolling through endless listings hoping something will actually live up to the hype. I've been there, standing in the backyard with a brand new grill that looked perfect online, only to discover the cooking surface was cramped, the storage was non-existent, and the whole thing felt more like a decorative piece than a functional kitchen. That disappointment is why I'm doing this deep dive, so you can avoid the same mistake. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, let's talk about the hesitation most people feel when they start looking at a compact outdoor kitchen island. The biggest question is always, will this actually work for my space and my cooking style, or am I just buying a fancy countertop that I'll never use? The Mont Alpi Premium Island tries to answer that by promising a 70-inch wide, 3-piece unit that combines a 32-inch, 4-burner grill with an infrared rear burner, white granite countertops, and storage behind sleek black stainless steel doors. It sounds like a lot, but the proof is in how it fits into a real backyard routine. I spent a weekend setting up a similar-sized island in a modest patio that's about 12 by 15 feet, so I know what it's like to juggle limited square footage. The first thing you notice is the footprint. At 70 inches wide and 24 inches deep, the island takes up just over 11 square feet. That's actually pretty reasonable for a 3-piece outdoor kitchen, especially when you compare it to standalone grill stations that can easily double that size. Because it's a standalone unit, you don't need to attach it to a wall or a pre-existing countertop, which is a huge win if you're renting or just don't want to commit to a permanent build. Now, the grill itself. The 32-inch, 4-tube burner layout is generous for a compact island. Each burner is spaced enough that you can handle multiple pans or a large roasting pan without feeling cramped. The real star is the infrared rear burner. In my tests, the rear burner heats up quickly and maintains a steady temperature, making it perfect for searing steaks or finishing a chicken without having to flip constantly. It's not a commercial-grade system, but for a backyard where you're cooking for a family of 4 or a small gathering, it delivers that extra burst of heat when you need it. One of the biggest practical concerns I hear from buyers is storage. The Mont Alpi Island has 2 access doors that open to a set of cabinets beneath the granite countertop. Those cabinets are surprisingly deep enough to stash propane tanks, grilling tools, and even a small cooler. The doors close flush, so you don't end up with a cluttered look when you're not cooking. That's a real advantage over many grill-only setups where you're left hunting for utensils on a nearby table or in a garage. The granite countertop is another point that separates this from a typical metal grill stand. The white granite not only looks high-end, but it also stays cool enough to place plates or prep ingredients directly on it without burning your fingers. In a real-world scenario, I was able to chop vegetables on the slab while the grill was firing away, then slide a finished steak onto a plate that sat right on the same surface. The only downside is that granite is heavier than a simple metal top, so moving the entire island once it's assembled is a 2-person job at best. If you're looking for a unit you can roll around on wheels, this isn't it. Lighting is often overlooked, but the 2 halogen lights built into the cooking surface make a big difference once the sun goes down. They provide focused illumination right where you need it, and because they're on the island itself, you don't have to rely on patio string lights or spotlights that can cast shadows on the grill. In a low-light evening barbecue, I could see the flame and the food clearly without any glare, which is a practical safety boost. The package also includes a 110-volt, 4-watt heavy-duty rotisserie motor and a weather-resistant cover. I actually tried the rotisserie on a medium-sized pork shoulder, and the motor held steady even as the meat got heavy. The cover fits snugly over the whole island, protecting the granite and stainless steel from rain and UV exposure. That kind of bundled accessory saves you the extra expense of buying a rotisserie kit and a separate cover later. So, who should seriously consider this island? If you have a mid-size patio or deck, love to grill multiple items at once, and want a tidy look with built-in storage, this is a solid match. It's also a good fit for families who want to incorporate some prep space right at the grill, because the granite top doubles as a work surface. Homeowners who already have a gas line or are comfortable running a short propane line will find the installation straightforward, especially since the unit comes pre-wired for the halogen lights and the rotisserie.